Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies.
Ladies and gentlemen,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rockies are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
And here's the former first draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Rockies guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Blackman is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Got it, second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Brandon Nimmo. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And the pitch. Raimel Tapia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next to dig in, Trevor Story. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still no score. So now here is Michael Conforto. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Michael Conforto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one, in case something finds a barrel.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. The 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Lindor, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Now to the plate, here is James McCann. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the AB now. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Center fielder looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 2 hits in 19 tries.
Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 1.
Next to hit is Garrett Hampson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. So now into the box is Jacob deGrom, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
One ball, one strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Hampson is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Next, it'll be Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, J.D. Davis.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A base hit in his first trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia,
and that retires the side. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count even now at 1-1. Right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was three straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. Now a bunt attempt here. McNeil's got it for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Senzatella rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
This is an easy decision for him to drive for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Pilar, but this will land untouched. Tapia takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1-0.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now it'll be Pete Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next to stand in is Michael Conforto. Grounded out in his last at bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He bounced out last time up.
Fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pilar is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 1.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Josh Fuentes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. McNeil waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle. All
right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up is James McCann. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 33, James McCann.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pilar. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
That's the ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Antonio Senzatella. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Rival Tapia.
2 down, no one on base. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
First offering. Pitch is popped up. Fuentes has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, J.D. Davis. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Blackman. But this will land untouched. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping in next, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Here comes the 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. McNeil ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
So next to hit is Charlie Blackman. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pillar's there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Mets 1. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that pitch is out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home. Grounded to the right. McMahon's got it. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Tapia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
At the plate, James McCann. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hampson is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1 to the Rockies first baseman. And that one yanked just foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, B-Roll. That was a bull just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. So wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh.
Digging in will be Josh Fuentes. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next to hit, Dom Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Sam Hilliard will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
22, Sam Hilliard.
From the stretch. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to one in the inning for Colorado. Eighth inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 3-1. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Well, this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The catcher,
and there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Rockies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Up next, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now to bat, Raimel Tapia.
Leading up for the Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
That's outside.
Trevor Story stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? McNeil's got it for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies are down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Now into the box, J.D. Davis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats.
J.D. Davis. Your attention, please. Now
Save situation coming up as the task will fall to Daniel Bard to try to finish this one off. Now here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. Fouled away. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And gets the punch out as the Rockies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Antonio Senzatella notches his third win of the year. Daniel Bard closes the door for the save, his fourth of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-1. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. Heading into the day, the Rockies are leading the National League West, while the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. As of right now, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Nationals took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. In the standings, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. The Los Angeles Dodgers stopped their 6-game losing streak as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 11-0. As of today, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are 4th in the division. The Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-6. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, while the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-3. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, while the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Indians 8-7. In the standings, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Indians are in last place in the AL Central. The Milwaukee Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-5. As of right now, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are 2nd in the division. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. As of today, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, while the Rays are 2nd in the division. Jose Abreu was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. In the standings, the Royals are sitting atop the AL Central, and the Blue Jays sit atop the American League East Division. The Minnesota Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-3. Heading into the day, the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West, and the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. As of today, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Houston Astros brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the Mariners 3-0. It was their 5th straight victory. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, and the Astros are atop the division. The Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-1. In the standings, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, and the Orioles are in 3rd place in the AL East. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 2-1. The Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-1. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-3. The Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. The Chicago White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 11-3. The Kansas City Royals got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 7-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. Jed Lowry picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping the A's to a win over the Twins 5-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.